It all comes down to microsteps. Big changes start with tiny little steps.
How to counter social isolation. Stick to a routine. Get up at the same time, go to bed at the same time, have lunch at the same time, exercise regularly and at the same time. I think most teams are doing things like virtual huddles, participate in those huddles, participate in virtual lunches, mocktail hours, to share how everybody is doing. We connect to each other through stories. Tell stories, tell your story. Read stories, watch stories on TV, watch your favorite movies, read your favorite books, read new books. But the more that we share and read about and hear about stories, the more we are connected to other people. Do projects, lots of projects, art projects, word puzzle projects, self-improvement projects, but do projects also that can connect you to others, include online volunteering. Find a coworker who has kids at home, who is homeschooling them and could use a math tutor or a reading tutor. Find something to do that also connects you with people around you. We also should use what we call cognitive reframing. Take an example like some days you win, some days you lose. Change that into some days you win, some days you learn. Same concept, only I feel more positive about having learned something. If I ask someone to dance and I get turned down, it's normal to feel disappointed, normal to feel a little rejected. But if I believe I'm a loser and nobody would dance with me, I'll stay miserable and never go to another dance. If instead I say, good for me, I took a healthy risk, no one bats 1,000, ask someone else, I feel a lot better. If you're noticing any negative self-talk, talk back to it. Particularly pay attention to any negative beliefs you have about yourself and dispute those beliefs.
So we can take a moment to see if my thoughts are not so positive, can I change them into something more positive? So for example, when we have a toothache, it's excruciatingly painful and all we want is for the toothache to be over, to be gone. But when the toothache has gone, we think that's normal. So now we can take a moment to realize this is a non-toothache moment. That's a reason to be happy. That's incredible. I don't have any excruciating pain right now. I can enjoy that fact. But changing the way we look at things, we can take a neutral feeling and transform it into a positive one. And the choice is ours. So we cannot change the world, but we can change the way we experience the world and the way we look at the world.
Everything I'm going to suggest is really tiny, but by doing it regularly every day, it's going to dramatically help with the levels of anxiety. The first is simply breathing. So mindful breathing switches the neural circuitry of the brain that anxiety ramps up. The second microstep has to do with grounding ourselves in the present moment, because if we don't stay in the present and we keep projecting our negative fantasies about the future, our anxiety is going to escalate. And the third thing is gratitude. My recommendation is every time we wash our hands for 20 seconds or 40 seconds as they recommend, please remember during that time 3 things you're grateful for.